Welcome to the Once in a Lifetime series. In this video here, we're exploring Nebraska. We're actually driving across the Lincoln Highway through a few small towns. This is one trip to remember, one for the memory books. So sit back, get ready, enjoy the ride, and the journey starts right now. Well, here we go. Just jumped off Interstate 80. It's a little town called Ogallala. Hope I pronounce it correct. This is the old Lincoln Highway, Highway 30. We're going to take a chunk of it across Nebraska. Yay! The goal is to get over to North Platte. There's a Buffalo Bill State Historic Museum and Park. Thought that'd be cool to check. Rain. I mean, it's just constant running in and out of rain. So we're going to do the best we can today. We're actually running in parallel with Interstate 80. It's just a few miles to the south, off to the right. But this is the old Lincoln Highway. Very, very famous old highway. Probably as famous as old Route 66. So we're going in the sun a little bit. I'll just keep trucking. If I see something cool, we'll stop. We got about 50 miles before we get over to North Platte. Go find that Buffalo Bill Museum. Yay! Can you say corn? Look at this. I know people from here are going to go, so what? Well, don't see this in Arizona. Big storyboard here. Escape of the Northern Cheyenne. 1878. More than 300 Northern Cheyennes were desperate to escape the reservation here. Wow. So you talk about history. Nebraska is full of it, huh? Kind of breezy too. Feels good, but it's humid. Very, very humid. In search of the Pony Express station marker. I'll be darned. Well, yeah, I remember going across Nevada a couple years ago on the loneliest road. A lot of it was Pony Express stuff. There's a look. Corn and more corn. Highway 30, Railroad, and right there's Interstate 80. Oh, following along a river too. Green and flat, isn't it? Welcome to Nebraska. This is going to be cool. Kind of looking forward to this. We're trucking east. Gonna make it all the way over to the Mississippi River here in a few days. Thought this would be a fun trip. Alright, what do you say? We'll just keep on trucking. I think they get a lot of tornadoes up through here this time of year. First part of August. Definitely the heart of the country, farmland everywhere. These guys feed a lot of people, huh? There's some old buildings. Here's another marker. Boy, they got nice ones, don't they? This was a stopping point overland trail between 1859 and 1867. Stagecoach relay. Also part of the Civil War history here. My goodness. Then it kind of ended when they put in the railroad. Another marker of the Pony Express. Look at this. Cool. All that history, now it's just a marker in the middle of a field. You can see the GoPro mounted up there. That's how you're getting your road footage. Front and rear cams. And I also hold one in my hand. All but shot with GoPro. Look at this, a flower. You know me, I gotta find a flower somewhere. Pretty cool. Still in August, we got flowers. Yay. Alright, well, what do you say? Let's go find that museum. A lot of old buildings along out through here. Farmland forever. Doing something there, huh? Hey, hey. It is flat though, no mountains. After just coming through Colorado and the Rockies and right down here in the old flatland, huh? According to the phone here, this is called Paxton. Right here on the Lincoln Highway. Can you say small town? Flag flying, yeah. Where the fire department there. What do we got up here? Oh, look at this. Swedes Bar in Paxton, Nebraska. We gotta stop. I gotta stretch my legs, and plus I gotta change batteries in the cameras. This is like going back in time here, isn't it? Building Cornerstone, 1919. Paxton, Nebraska. Home of Swedes Bar. Definitely a small town. This is it here. It's like a little community chair set out here. Watch the world go by. Payphone, there you go. That should be in a museum. Think of all the weather that's come through here. Flat and open, probably big old thunder cells, winter storms. Alright, here we go. Keep rolling. Head on to that museum. A lot of trains. There goes another one. They're constant. I'm actually going to spend the night up at North Platte after we go to the museum. And then tomorrow we're going to end up over in Kearny. Looks like road cuts you over to Interstate 80. 21 miles to North Platte. We're going to keep going straight. We don't want no interstates, do we? Kind of cool. We can skirt right along though. Sign says, "Welcome to Sutherland." Okay. What's this up here on the right? Looks like an old gas station or something. Oh, big mural. Oh, we gotta stop here. Huh. This is cool. Tear gas. There's a little plaque here representing. Look at that, Pony Express trains. What's this say? Lincoln Highway Centennial 2013. Okay. Well, that's nice. Train, old cars, Pony Express. The emblem for the Lincoln Highway. We'll see some of those, I bet. This really reminds me of cutting through Nevada, because that was all Lincoln Highway. There's the old fuel pump. Wouldn't buy the dollar, it was by the gallon, huh? Not much here otherwise. Looks like a park over there. Alright, well, cool little stop. Well, won't be too much farther. See what else we'll get into here. Wow, that's a big walkway over the railroad. So it separates the town here a little bit. Here's part of Sutherland. Must be their downtown area. Just old brick buildings, huh? Very colorful. It wouldn't be bad living in Nebraska, except the winters. You probably get some pretty brutal weather, but definitely small town. Very cool. I really like that mural back there too. Alright, I see blue sky up ahead. Good. Uh-oh. First road construction. Well, looks like we'll sit a little bit. at the size of that irrigation system there, huh? That'll pump some water. Alright, finally moving. I'll kick the cameras back on once I get through this mess. Alright, made it through it. We're getting into North Platte here. Not too much farther. We'll be up that Buffalo Bill Ranch. This is going to be cool. Alright, there's the sign for it. I'm following along on the phone. I don't know where I'm at. Casey's Fuel. You see a lot of those out here. Must be like a regional brand. Okay, should be right up the road here. I only made one wrong turn, and I ain't telling about the other ones. I passed another museum back there too. Okay, here's the ranch. Trying to figure out where the entrance is. So we're gonna get 2 museums for the price of one, maybe, huh? Here you go, it's off to the right. Wow, this place is huge. There's the mansion. I'll be darned. Never knew. Alright, look at this. Perfect parking. Well, what do you say? We're here. Let's check this place out. Storyboards here. That is quite a house, isn't it? Got pillars. This is gonna be fun. Scouts Rest. William Cody, Buffalo Bill, 1846 to 1917. He built this. He was a scout for the Army. That's why they call it Scouts Rest. He built it for in between the shows. This was his home base. They built the house for $3,900. Wow. Isn't that cool? What history. I never knew he was from Nebraska. There's another little memorial plaque there for the ranch. Look at this place. It's huge. Looks like it's still active. Well, I'd say we're going to go for a little walk. What do you think? Well, looks like I gotta get a pass for the van. Look at that, park hours, Wednesday through Sunday. But guess what? It's Thursday, so we can get in there. Cool. To think he looked out those windows, huh? Well, I had to put the pass in the van windshield so the rangers running around would know I paid. Now we can go in. They give you a little brochure here of all the history, and this place is loaded with it. He was here a lot with his family and everything. So we get to walk around on the inside of Buffalo Bill's home. Going back in time, huh? Look at the wallpaper. Old black and white photos. Gun hanging on the wall. This was modern back in the day, huh? There's your central heat wood burner. Air conditioning is opening up a window. A lot of old pictures of him back. What a showman, I guess, huh? Wouldn't that have been something to see? Old time bedroom. Beautiful wood, huh? The old desks. Clunky old stairs. It's kind of hot in this building. More of that wallpaper. Oof. That was it back in the day, I guess, huh? That's what they do, plaster the walls back then. Another bedroom. Probably for guests.
Just wanted to come and check
A lot of photos on him for him being a showman and everything, huh? History. A lot of bedrooms in this house. Probably a lot of guests. Oh, here he is. There he is, looking out the window. Got his guns laying out there. So this is the room he hung out in. There is just pictures, everything and anything about William Cody, Buffalo Bill. Wow, that's an impressive painting. What's this here? Another house. May Cody. It's where he died in Denver, Colorado. Well, what do you think? We'll go outside, Wander around the property. Some of the posters back in the day. Pretty dark in this room, kind of hard to film it. Oh wow, look at this. I didn't even notice this room. Display cases that's full of it. Old uniforms, gloves. Wow. Well, there it is. Want to go out there? Heck yeah.
Drum head.
Okay.
Places they went, evidently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Busy.
Quite the uniforms. Oh, there's his guns. Wonder what it would have been like to see his show. I bet he really enjoyed coming to this ranch. This was his getaway. Traveling the world back in those days. Wow. History. Get a chance, stop in, see this ranch. Right here in beautiful Nebraska. A little warm up here. It's very humid. Very, very humid. You can feel the rain, moisture in the air. Old back porch. There's the ironing board. How about the old wash tub? Even got the boots sitting there. Very realistic. Still feels like a home, you know. It's cool. A lot of people care. That take care of this place, I bet. This thing's in very good condition. Maintained. And you can just come out here. You could spend the whole day here. Here's their cob house. You could absolutely make this a whole day adventure. Probably bring a little lunch, sit out, enjoy the outside, take a tour. But remember, the hours Wednesday through Sunday. It's not open 7 days. There's a press. Even the smell in here, it still smells like it's been used. Got all the old equipment. Bathhouse. 50 cents. Get a shave, 50 cents. Hey, a towel, only 10 cents. With hair tonic and whiskey. There you go. Old time jacuzzi. With a shot of whiskey. Those look different, don't they? Huh. I like the color. Oh, what else we got? Ice house. Making their own ice. They probably in the wintertime just stored it, huh? Cut the big blocks. Probably had a pond where they got it from. They could store it. There's the big saws. The hooks to lift it. Get an axe. Make your own ice cubes. That's how they did it. That would have been a lot of work doing something like that. Ice is heavy. Well, we'll just stroll around here. Oh, there's one, a purple one. Yay. Just kind of walk. Feels good to be out of that van, too. Spring house. This is how they kept their food cool. It was their natural refrigerator. Kept the leaves and animals out of the water so it's nice and clean. So they could store all their food down here. Old time refrigerator. How about that, huh? This is definitely just like a very relaxing. I could see how he could relax here. Just come here and enjoy life. Where all the horses and everything. That's an old time tree there. That was probably around when he was here. More little buildings over there. And here's the barn. Thing is huge. I like the paint job on that thing. Big old trees. What's this here? They hooked a horse to it. Oh, it's a mill. They could grind stuff. Grist mill. Wow, look at this. You could fit a lot of horses in this barn. Huh. If these walls could talk, huh? My goodness. Even got a fire sprinkler system in here. That's good. Practice roping. Isn't that what that's for? Old wagon. Looks like their own little blacksmith shop, probably. Shoeing horses. Of course, for his shows, he probably had a ton of horses, so this makes sense, huh? A lot of people probably work for him, too. There's your old-time motorhome. 2 horsepower. Big posters, probably original ones. Just a lot of old artifacts, old cash register, cookware. Pretty interesting. Need a saddle, gun holsters, yep, and a deer head. Barn was built in 1887. Could use it primarily as a horse barn. Huh. These stalls are sturdy construction to confine the stallions kept here. Wow. So yeah, he had a ton of horses for his shows. Look at that. There he is on this property right here. Pretty much looks the same. Another wagon. There's your motorhome. No, that'd be the chuck wagon. Huh, that's where he ate. I'm guessing. I don't know. But what an archive and treasure trove of old pictures of his days. Very well captured for those that time period. Imagine being a kid back in those days and walking up seeing a poster like that. How your imagination would just run, waiting for Wild Bill to show up. All the ladies with their hats. Men well dressed. Everyone down at the local saloon. Looks like pictures of the show. Wild West Troop. Wow. A lot of folks. Cody and his wife in 1916. So that's a year before he died. There's his show when he was in Italy. My goodness. Wasn't like you jump on a plane and go over there. Well, very cool. I'm so glad I came here. And on a day everything was opened up too. Remember, Wednesday through Sundays. Another section just full of old pictures. The old cars. That was quite a change for him to see. He went from horses to cars, huh? Automobiles. There you go. There's your buggy. Looks like a 4-seater. Annie Oakley. She was a famous lady. Could really shoot a rifle, huh? That's a cool picture. Well, looks like we're getting near the end of the barn here. What a structure by itself. I mean, there you go. That's probably in parades and stuff, huh? I'm sure around here locally, this is the place to come. Hey, they got buffalo here. You want to go find them? Has the feeling for rain. I just checked the phone. There's supposed to be a couple storms rolling through later. But this place is just extremely well maintained. State of Nebraska, they're doing a good job here. They probably get visitors from all over the world here. Here they are. They're way over there in the shade. Can't blame them. Buffalo Bill and the bison. That's how he got his name, huh? This is on the back of the property. Almost missed these. Right here you can mow your roof. Sod roof house. Wow, look at the timber it took. Cody North Cabin. Oh, they moved it here. This was 60 miles away. Okay. Wow, look at it. Now this would be cool. Big old timber walls. Log beam. Oh man, I'd like to have this one. Look, even look at the bunk bed made out of logs. That's cool. Duck Pond, nature's provider to the Codys. This is where they got their ice. Looks like they used it for food as well. Still here. I know I said it earlier, but I could really see how he could relax here. Probably just sat out here and just enjoyed life. Because what a crazy life he led with all the people, employees, and horses and shows. This was his little getaway. Well, I passed that other museum when I was coming back in here. This is kind of on the outskirts of town. So maybe we'll go check that next, huh? Well, Mr. Cody, you sure had a nice place here. Thanks for sharing it with the rest of us. forget what the dates were. 1846 to 1917. Okay. $3,900 to build the house. You can't even get a tough shed for that now, huh? I'd like to mow the lawns here. That'd be an endless job. Looks like more parking for big RVs right there. I'm sure they get a lot of travelers here. Alright, let's go find that other museum. It's right around the corner up here. Here it is. Probably more local history here. What do you say? You want to check her out? Old car. Yeah, this is definitely more local. A lot of history here about the town. All about the railroads. You can be an engineer, 1/4. Actually drive a train, huh? Yeah, these kind of museums, they're priceless, and a lot of it's all by donation. Volunteers that work in these. Saving history. There you go. Want to curl your hair? Oh man. Woohoo. That is one red tablecloth. Get out the good china for company to come over, or your Sunday meal. Operators listening in on your phone calls. Back in the day. Now everyone text messages. No one even talks on a phone anymore. Well, kind of a layout of what it was to live back in the day around Nebraska. There's your local radio station. KGNF. All museums got old piano and organs. All about North Platte. Lady said there's some cool stuff outside. We'll go check that. Blue Star Memorial Highway. All about the veterans. Pictures of the servicemen. My dad was a World War II vet.
Dozens and dozens and dozens of eggs that were hard-boiled, and we set up.
All small museums got their gun collections. This one's very well done. They've captured a lot of their history here. Here you go. All about horses and ranches in Nebraska, and of course Wild Bill. There's more Wild Bill. That's a good portrait of him. Oh, there's your buffalo. Very well done. Well, what do you say? You want to go outside? We'll check it. More flower pots. Looking good. This humid climate. Plants love it, I bet. Farming history. John Deere, huh? Massive corporations. Making farm equipment forever. But you know, back then, this was modern. Coca-Cola boxes. Washing machine. Few of them. Fanning Mill. Huh. Well, I don't know much about that, but it looked pretty cool. It's like a little replica city out here, isn't it? That's a cool looking old house, huh? Gotta love the porch. Sit on the porch. Rainstorms, probably stay nice and cool like that. Let's see what this says. Ericsson House. He was one of the settlers. 1868 from Sweden. Travelers along the Oregon Trail would stop here and get water. That is one red carpet. Old furniture. Wallpaper. That was the big deal back in those days, huh? Everyone had an organ. No TV back then. And looks like their kitchen area. Smell the bread baking right now. Feels good out. Temperature kind of cooled off. Here's a storyboard about Fort McPherson. Part of the Oregon Trail. Travelers coming through. General Custer, Buffalo Bill. They were scouts for buffalo hunts. Another building. Oh, wow. This is cool. Wouldn't you like to have one of these cabins? The way it's built. There you go. That would just be too cool for school. Old flooring like this. You can't even find wood like that any longer. Creaky old floor. Here's the flagpole from the old fort. Right there. Uh-oh. We got in trouble. Guess what? Ended up in Pokey here. Maxwell Jail. Another old house. They must have brought all these in here, moved them in over time. But this is just like a little mini replica town. Go over the neighbors, run down to the church. They gotta have a schoolhouse in here somewhere. Bench with the old wheels on it. Pretty cool, really. Here's your schoolhouse. School was moved here in 1976. Teacher ringing the bell, get in here. Recess is over. Well, looks like they got the desk set up, chalkboard, maps, and a piano. Let's check out the old church. Well, that's pretty cool. They moved all these structures here. That was quite the effort on its own. Property must be donated. Wow, this is nice. Looks new in here, huh? Very nice. This covers a lot of area. They got old farm equipment out here. Of course, Nebraska and farming, that goes together. Plowing the fields. And then all the harvesting, because what? Corn is huge here. I think I'm getting lucky on the weather too. I'm gonna beat the rain. We're gonna get through this. I bet that thing was loud. Man, steel wheels on it. You could probably hear that in Kansas. Ooh, more buildings here. What else we got? Machinery exhibit. Just all kinds of old equipment, engines. Big old wooden propeller for a plane. Fire truck. all museums have a fire truck. There you go. Probably saved a lot of people in its day, huh? Big old tires in that thing. Buffalo Bill's hometown. Drive safely. Old car. Pretty good shape. More farming stuff. Cool Coca-Cola sign. There you go. I need that truck. Go out and harvest the corn in the fields. Oh wow, look at this. Are we on a time zone here? Changed to mountain time here. Well, that's cool. We're time travelers. Love it. Okay, let's go back. That's fun. So when you walk under the sign, you're an hour younger. Wishful hoping. What else we got? We'll head back towards the van. Local blacksmith shop. Stuff, get your horseshoes, whatever else you need. Equipment worked on. Old gas pumps. Those are the old timers. Texaco. Those are worth bucks. A lot of people collect them old pumps. Jeffers family home. He was the president of the Union Pacific Railroad back in the 30s. Let's go check out his house. Wow, cool top hat, huh? Smoking a cigar. He was quite the guy, I guess, huh? Getting awards. Looks like he was a pretty famous fella. Right here in North Platte. Old family photo, all posed. No one smiles in them old time photos. Newspaper articles. My goodness, he was a big deal here. Pretty cool. That garden is a happy camper. Look at those plants. Corn's up, you got squash. Beans growing, corn. Heck yeah. Very well done.
Get outside?
Yeah. Thanks for saving all this. Well, there's a view. I'm at a little RV park this on the outskirts of town. Look at that rail yard. Wow. That's a major hub for the trains. You can sure hear them here in the park. That is huge. Well, in the morning we're going to head into town, do a little exploring, and keep trucking right on down the Lincoln Highway. Well, good morning. Thought we'd head in. They got an old town here. We'll do a little walk around. Gonna go down there early before people get there. Then we'll do a few miles. It's early. Sun is just coming up. Had some thunder and lightning last night, but not really rain. You could sure hear those trains at that train yard though, my goodness. Also found a place to get the oil change in the van before we continue on to. I called them up, said, "Will you do a Sprinter van?" They go, "Heck yeah. No appointment necessary." Alright, make a right here. We'll actually come back and get on 30. We're just going to run downtown. But we'll come back and keep trucking on 30. Lincoln Highway. Farming, everything, and railroad. Pretty cool brick buildings. That one looks restored. Grain silos. Here, we're going to cross over all these railroad tracks. Here we are, the historic North Platte downtown. I'll find a place to park. We'll walk around. And perfect, no one down here yet. We got the town to ourselves. And look at all this parking. Historic Canteen District. Brick Street. You only see that out east. Well, we'll just wander around a little bit. What do you say? A lot of art down here. There's one of the Lincoln Highway. We're going to see a few of those. Just like in Nevada, along the loneliest road. They got the Lincoln head, looks like the penny in it. The Historic Canteen District. Probably all kinds of shops, huh? The good life on the bricks. I wonder if those are apartments or offices up there. But part of the sidewalk still brick. Pretty cool. There's not a soul down here. I'll guarantee you in an hour this will be busy and packed full of cars. Yeah, they've really remodeled this well. Follow the red brick road. That one says Keith Theater. It's probably an old movie theater, probably back in the day. They've kept a lot of the old feel to them. These buildings will be here for another 100 years, huh? This is a big area. More buildings down through there. Very major town for Nebraska. We're right on Interstate 82. I mean, like I said yesterday, we're parallel on the interstate, staying on Lincoln Highway. Wow, look at that sign, the Paramount. You don't see nothing like that around. Whitetail Square. There's the Fox Theater. Look at that, right on the corner. What do you think? Maybe an old hotel? Whenever it's haunted. Looks like that one needs some work. I heard that all night long, all those train horns. Big old alleyway. Get all your deliveries. Pretty town. There you go. There's your flower pots. Let's do a drive around the Canteen District in case we missed anything. Then I'm gonna run down and get the oil change in the van real quick. Boy, I bet a lot of people come down here, huh? How do you notice that circle with the bricks? It says Canteen District. More shops, shoe store, lock and key. Just the signage alone is cool. That's old stuff. All right, oil change and we're hitting the road. Was that fast enough? All right. Alright, good to go. That'll last me the rest of the trip. Okay, gonna make a right. We're getting right back on Lincoln Highway. Trucking east. See what else we can find. I am actually going to be driving into some weather. Today looks perfect, but it's not going to stay that way. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. The goal over the next day or two is to get up to Sioux City, Iowa, right on the Missouri. But we'll make it. The agriculture and cornfields are endless. Mile after mile of them. And you got all these turnoffs here that'll take you straight over. Once again, we're still paralleling the Interstate 80. Pretty darn cool. Sign said Brady, Nebraska. Looks like another little small town. Oh, there's one of those walkways. Want to stop and check it? Heck yeah. What else we got? A little gas station. How about a train? Well, cool. That is quite a structure. I've seen a few of them since we've been on the road. So they're probably meant for bicycles, pedestrians, probably little carts for handicap. There's the Brady gas station. Looks like an old-time Texaco. Just all abandoned now, huh? Oh, it says motel. I'll be darned, that's some old gas pumps. Can you imagine all the people that have traveled on the Lincoln Highway? Oh my goodness. There's Main Street. Downtown Brady. Guarantee everyone knows everyone here, huh? But yeah, those structures going across, those are cool, huh? Made out of concrete. So it really connects. Here's the rest of town there, it looks like. There's the river. Not a very big town. And way off there you can see Interstate 80. Why would you want to take the interstate when you can drive through cool little towns like this? Of course it's slower, you know. But why not, huh? Alright, this is Gothenburg. Let me pull in here a minute. Look at these silos. Wow. Like a high-rise building, huh? Those are massive. My goodness, right on the railroad, so probably where they load all their grain. There's supposed to be a cool park here with a Pony Express cabin. We're gonna go find it. So, what a pretty day so far. Alright, let me check the maps. We'll go find that park. Those are massive. That is some big bucks. Silos like that. Alright, should be right up here. We'll make a left, cut through town. It looks like we're just a little ways up into the town. Find this park. Here you go. Can you say Old Town? Gothenburg. Realtor there. Yancey Insurance. Flatwater Bank. How's that? Day Spring Bank. 2 banks right in a row. Wow, these some old buildings, huh? Another real estate office. I'm following along maps here. I really don't know exactly where I'm going. Whichever way the phone says. Dollar General there. Looks like a nice church. Wow, the architecture here is just really something, isn't it? Now here's a shot. This is like Mayberry, huh? Tree lawns with the trees, green grass, big old houses with porches. Here it is, right here on the left. There's a little cabin. All right, let me get parked. Here you go, Gothenburg, Nebraska. Wow. History, huh? Highway 47, Sod House Museum, Lincoln Highway. Early settlement, 1882, Union Pacific Railroad. It was a boom town. A lot went on here. Pony Express Station. Wow, the trees here, I bet fall colors are gorgeous. What an old park. What do we say? Want to go check that cabin? I think they're just getting opened up. More Pony Express history. Oh, we got flowers. Yay. My favorite. Yeah, that Pony Express didn't last that long. It was kind of short-lived, but they sure have a lot of history. Amount of manpower, horses, locations. This reminds me so much of the trip we took across Nevada, the loneliest road. Make sure to check out that video. I'll put the link down in the description, because that was also a big part of Lincoln Highway. Even Wendover, Utah, all that. There's a silhouette. One of the riders. Yeah, these trees are just like a garden. Pretty. Well, what do you say? Let's go in and check out their cabin.
Good morning.
Morning. Is it open?
It's open.
Okay.
I had
Yes.
some other ones.
Did you get your penny out of that thing? Huh?
Did you get yours done? Which one did you go with?
Old
nice.
pictures. So this must be the original
Oh, right.
structure.
Oh, you have two different ones. Willis has the whip hanging behind or whatever that is. Prop.
There's a map. Look at all the locations. Woof.
What's that say, Swedish? Swedish. Oh.
What's in there? What does that say?
There's some more.
In a box. You wanna see a bug?
History. They're saving history, huh?
There's the bug.
That must have been the clerk at the office.
He don't bite though.
And all the riders that had to rest up. That's a cool old stove. Old rifle.
I have it. Yeah.
Original pictures of the riders. Look at that. Wow.
They're homeschooled,
Oh.
but we also are starting our
What handwriting? My writing's so bad you can't even read it.
Okay. Of course. You ready? Okay.
I think we're getting one more.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, pretty cool. That was a little in there. It's more of a gift shop, but I'd say half museum, half gift shop. That's cool. Well, put this on your travel list. Gothenburg, where all the trails meet. Lincoln Highway, Pony Express, Oregon Trail, California Trail, Mormon Pioneer Trail. My goodness. A lot of them. Very cool. Right across the street here, there's another little historical museum, but it's closed today. There's one of the Lincoln Highway markers. That's too bad. Well, maybe next trip. Alright. Time to hit the road. What a pretty place. Sure feel the heat picking up. That's a nice mural. Didn't spot that on our way in. Part of the Pony Express. Alright, go back up here. We're going to jump back on Lincoln Highway and start trucking east. What history in a little town, no, big history, little town. That park was just cool. Guarantee you they get people from all over stop here. And those silos, my goodness, they're huge. Who needs skyscrapers when you got those things, huh? Alright, we're going to keep right on trucking. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for my free newsletter. Put one out twice a month now, right around the 5th and the 20th of each month. Got a merch store there, all kinds of cool stuff. Cookbooks, coloring books, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hats, and so on. Which helps support the channel in future travels just like this one going through Nebraska on the Lincoln Highway. Isn't this cool? Once again, it's RVerTV.tv and I appreciate it very much. More agriculture, big grain silos, looks like irrigation pipe. It is just endless. What a cool highway. Very, very historic. Alright, we're shooting for a little town called Lexington. It's supposed to be a cool little museum up here. I wonder how many cornfields I've passed. A lot. They're everywhere. It's flat as a pancake. Ooh, what do we have here? We gotta stop. Sightseeing today. Wow, in 1867, Southern Cheyennes led by a chief wrecked a train here and attacked it. A freight train. Right here at this location. Now it's a busy highway. And no one even really knows unless they stop and read this, huh? It's amazing. History. There's your heartland of Nebraska. This agriculture as far as you can see. This is one big pretty state. And there's our Lincoln Highway. Straight as a string, isn't it? This is straight as those railroad tracks. Alright, we made it. Here's Lexington. There's another one of those walkways over the railroad tracks. They all look the same. Alright, well here there's a little museum that showed up on the maps. When I Google search this stuff, I always type in historic sites, historic places, museums, etc. when I'm mapping this stuff out. Even the same day. I found this like a couple hours ago when I was taking a break. Because you never know what you're going to find in these little towns. Like right here, look at this brick streets, brick buildings. It's like the local paper there. Cool looking staircase going up in that building. Okay, I'm following the phone. Wow, all these streets are brick. How cool is this, huh? There's an empty building. Looks like stores. This must be the main square here. There's your pharmacy. What else you got? Attorney office. Majestic Theater. There you go. A few more old buildings. Ooh, courthouse. You want to stop, check the front of it? Heck yeah. Let me double park here a minute. Van so long it'll stick out. I better angle it in. We won't be here long. Pretty darn impressive, huh? Big old statue. Civil War history here, cannons. Must be their county seat. Pretty cool looking building. Dawson County, we're in Dawson County, so this is definitely the county seat. Probably administration, courthouse, all that. Cool. Literally, I got to park in the shade. Let's go find that museum. What do you say? Yeah, these brick streets, they're hard to maintain, but they got a lot of them. Alright, I got it programmed into the phone. This looks like a couple blocks over. Found it. And it is open. Yay. Let's go check out Dawson County, Nebraska Museum. Well, no one was at the front door, but I think it's donation only. There's some fossils. Heck, I'm a fossil. Dinosaurs roamed. Old car. Probably some of the original settlers here in Dawson County. Pretty cool looking old car though, huh? I love these small town museums. That's an actual air conditioner, the old style. Hang it on the window. Kept cool. Back in the day, huh? Pulling a little travel trailer. There you go. I just talked to the lady. We got a room back here to check. Just turn off the lights when we're done. Love it. This is their ag display, which, hey, Nebraska, it is nothing but ag, huh? These tractors with the steel wheels must have been one rough ride. Kind of dark in here. Big old engines. There's a tractor. I gotta find another light. Here you go. I didn't turn on all the switches. Red tractor. Good old Farmall. Wow, look at that one. Probably use that for parades and stuff, huh? That is clean looking. Big old wooden wheels. Just a lot more stuff. Well, could you imagine back in the day the homesteaders coming across through here and staking out their property? Pretty harsh place in the winter. And that's what you had. Wagons, horses, big open country. Alright, well, let's look at the rest of it. Old rumble seat in the back of an old car. Well, they got several old cars here, huh? Part of the Lincoln Highway theme. I like that wall map of the whole Lincoln Highway, coast to coast. Shows you going across. So we went across part of it in Nevada. Utah, I've probably driven on it a little bit. I don't remember, maybe Wyoming. So we're on the Nebraska part. That'd be something to take the whole thing, huh? And there's their markers for it. With the Lincoln head, looks like a little penny. Okay, what else? Whoa, what's this? Wow. Is that real? Mccabe. That's a wooden airplane. I'll be darned. That looks original, doesn't it? Wood prop. The shape of the wings, too. Rolled over. Man, you'd have to be small to fit in this thing. Oh, here you go. Emmett Mccabe from here, 1915. He built this. Couldn't get investors. So he moved on. Died in 57. From Lexington. He's a hometown guy here. A little, they call it a baby biplane. My goodness. And he was extremely successful. He was an engineer, huh? That's something. Now there's something to talk about. Old organ. You just never know what you're going to find in these places. Hometown guy that built a biplane in 1915. And no one would invest in it. Well, it's like little replica rooms from back in the days. There's your pink room. That's your hairdresser. There's your printing, photography. Like your little general stores, merchants. Little kids' room, bedrooms. Pretty big building. It's nice and cool in here. Pretty humid outside. And here's your workroom, the tools. Replica, looks like classroom. What's this? Plum Creekers. Must be more local history. Pretty cool pictures. Got a little bit of everything in here. 1951. Saving history of Dawson County, Nebraska. Not bad. There's the guns. All museums, they got them. Wow. Look at the artwork. Well, this is something. That is beautiful. Deer painting. I like that one. I like them all. Very scenic. Probably a local artist, huh? What a display. I like how they have the room set up with the ceiling lighting. Really enhances them. Cool. And looks like military and veterans displays. Well done. Dawson County Museum. Well, cool. If you're running around Nebraska, you know, you can pop right off of Interstate 80 to any of these locations. What a treasure trove we've run into the last couple days running through here. All the different museums. Wild Bill Museum. All the other ones. That was really cool about that biplane from 1915. The guy from here, Mccabe. Okay, cut back through the brick streets. I just love this downtown. Couldn't you make a movie down here? Let's go back to the 50s, 40s, 50s, and 60s with a town like this. Isn't that building cool? Could you live there? Heck yeah. Some of the old advertising still on the side of the brick, all faded out. Big tall windows. Sure, check out my website, RVerTV.tv. Sign up for the newsletter. That'll keep you up to date on future travels. Put one out twice a month on the 5th and 20th. Plus got free screensaver downloads, all kinds of cool stuff. Merch, hats, t-shirts, cookbooks, coloring books. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv. Alright, we're going to look for Highway 30. Get back on there. Lincoln Highway. Nothing but trains. Trains and grain from the field. There's an old motel. Can remind you of Route 66, all motels here along the Lincoln Highway. All the travelers been down through here. Overall, this has been really good road. We got snagged up a little bit of construction, but not too bad at all. Very well maintained. Gonna be spending the night up here in Kearny at an RV park. That train's moving right along. I'm doing over 60. So they roll through here pretty good. Alright, there's our sign. We made it. Welcome to Kearny. I actually got a weather warning on my phone for here. Looks like thunderstorms are heading this way later. You know, that's what's cool about cell phones and these apps and stuff. It's a lot safer to travel. Back in the old days, you just looked out the window and said, uh-oh. Now you get warnings. Wow, this is a big town. Major town. See, it's so much better not to be on the interstate. So it's taken us all this time to get this far on the interstate. We could have done it in about maybe 3 or 4 hours. But look what you'd miss. Okay, I better pay attention. Up here's, we're going to cut through their downtown district. It is another red brick street. Every town we've been in so far, in these old historic towns, they've had red brick. Huh. There's your movie theater on the right. All the shops, music store, all the offices down here. Dentist office, isn't that one? Some of these big marquees that hang over the sidewalks are pretty cool. And you got concrete walkways there. Well, you get major winter here. You get snow, ice. That's got to be hard on these brick streets. Well, this is a big one. Big downtown. Looks like we're getting through it. Straight on will be our RV park. Already booked a site this one night. Along the interstate, there's quite a few RV parks. Actually, in along 30 here, there isn't that many. Alright, well, I'm gonna go find that RV park. Set up for the night. There's busy Interstate 80. Kind of nestled through here. Thunderstorms are definitely coming in. All kinds of warnings on the phone. And there is even cornfields right in town. Corn everywhere. Look at that big old cell tower there, and look at the thunder bumpers heading in. Gonna be in for it. Might even get some hail. Thank you for watching this once in a lifetime video. There's gonna be a second long video about Nebraska. Continuing on, clear up to Sioux City, Nebraska and Sioux City, Iowa, right on the Missouri River. Be sure to check out all my other once in a lifetime video series. There's over 25 now, which will take you all over the country, right from your living room. The journey continues. Thanks for watching.